Aloha, good morning. This is Caron B. Davis of Caron B. Realty International. I trust you've all had a wonderful week. We must admit we had some humid weather here this week. It reminds us that there are times of the year that it gets extremely warm here in Hawaii. But anyway, today we're going to talk about, how the market fared in May versus April. And before we go there, we did celebrate a holiday here Wednesday, June 11th. It was King Kamehameha Day in Hawaii. And just to give you a little history, if you're listening here from the mainland or internationally, Kamehameha the first was a Hawaiian conqueror and a king who united the Hawaiian Islands and founded the Kamehameha dynasty. He was part of the fight against the James Cook, and by 1810 he had become the first king to rule all the Hawaiian Islands. This day was declared a holiday back in 1959. So just a little bit about Hawaii's history. Let me put the screen up for this statistics. And of course, we'll attach a lot of material that you can review at your leisure on what's going on here in the real estate market. May was a busy month for luxury homes here on Oahu. The amount of sales May compared to April went up 13.5%. And just remember, a lot of those house sales actually probably would have occurred in March because it's usually 45 to 60-day closing. So very busy first quarter where the houses were selling, in May. The median price was also up about 7.4%. And very importantly, the price per square foot did decrease a little bit. So what we're finding is, as the market slows down a little bit, prices are adjusting. And once we come to that price point that makes sense for buyers, you will find things selling. You've just got to find the magic prices, they say, to get that home sold. And then, of course, you look at supply and demand, the profile of the buyer, the condition of the home. There's so many factors that go into marketing a home and getting top dollar. And talking about top dollar, the highest sale for May was a home in Lanikai off the water. It featured a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom home over 4,200 square feet. Lanikai is still very popular to many, many people, especially buyers from the mainland. And again, the pricing in Lanikai very similar to Kahala. It just depends what side of the island you want to be on to enjoy. And now we'll move on to the condominium market. Condominiums, we're seeing a lot of front page news on condominium sales down, and that is very true there. I just heard the other day there's a 7.5 month supply of condos, which is one of the highest we've had for quite some time. And back in May, there was only 8 sales. It was down about over 46% from April. So we are in a little bit of a tight, slow market for condominiums right now, but I do believe it should stay strong. There's a lot of good possibilities for buyers out there, and I believe the prices are great right now for someone to hop in and buy some of these condominiums, whether they're a new development or a resale. Just to go over one of the highest sales that occurred, very exciting is Hokua. Hokua had a penthouse sale, and this was an exceptional sale, a 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath property with over 5,800 square feet of entertainment, interior living and entertainment space. And this sold for $13 million. So you're getting those key penthouses in some of the luxury buildings, front row there at Ala Moana, Kaka'ako, really obtaining top dollar. And again, that lifestyle of having a very large penthouse unit and enjoying all the lifestyles that being around Kaka'ako has, the restaurants, the swimming, the Ala Moana Beach Park, the shopping center, of course, and of course, just to be able to get out. And if you need to go on either side of the island, it's just not that far to get onto the freeway. And moving on along from there. And of course, what we have now is Father's Day. I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day on Sunday, the 15th of June. And as we always do, we share Marianne's photos, and we call this Celebrating Father's Day with a Stay Vacation. So it could be enjoying a sunrise, absolutely gorgeous, or even taking a hike. And also let the ocean wash your cares away. And just a walk along the ocean is fantastic with your dad this weekend. And of course, lots of wonderful scenery if you decide just to jump in the car and go for a leisurely drive with your loved ones. And happy Father's Day once again. And I know children these days have special relationships with their fathers, and fathers are very involved in their children. And I just wish you all a very, very happy Father's Day. Much mahalo. Talk to you next week. Aloha, Caron.